In a world where smartphones need to be charged frequently, Honor came up with a solution to this problem with their upcoming smartphone, the Honor X7a. They claim that the phone can last for up to 3 days on a single charge. Honor is no stranger to solving problems with their smartphone, having recently launched the super durable X9a 5G, which we already reviewed, and you can check that out just on the upper right of this video. Now, they aim to conquer the battery life issue with the X7a. In this review, we will test the performance and battery life of the X7a to see if it can truly live up to its claim. The Honor X7a comes in a typical box that you get. Upon opening, you will find the product itself, a silicone case, a 22.5 watts power adapter, a USB Type-C to Type-A cable, a SIM ejector pin, and a user manual. On our hand is the ocean blue color variant of the Honor X7a. They made it look really stylish with its color changing effect to a slightly darker blue on the back plate. The finish is smooth, but it leaves slight fingerprints when touched. It also has a minimalistic design with only the Honor logo on the lower left side of the device. The body curves to the frame as it also has its backplate and frame have the same color. If you prefer other options for its colorway, they also offer titanium silver and midnight black. It has a quad rear camera setup placed on a platform with a glossy finish. On the flip side, the front camera is in the teardrop notch. Despite its 6.74-inch display, the phone only weighs 196 grams, having the dimension of 167.48mm for its height, 76.85mm for its width, and 8.27mm for its dimension. On the right side, there is a power button that also serves as a fingerprint reader and the volume rocker above it. The audio jack port, microphone hole, USB Type-C port, and speaker grill are located on the bottom. The SIM tray is above and can accommodate 2 nano SIM cards and an SD card that shares the slot with one SIM card. The Honor X7a has 6.74-inch 90Hz IPS display, which has a resolution of 1600 by 720 pixels. Even if it is just an HD Plus resolution on its big screen, it is still usable and fine for most people. It is a TÜV Rheinland low blue light certified, which means that it has less harmful light to your eyes and is a plus point for sure. The display quality and viewing experience are alright. It is able to reproduce vibrant colors but not at the level of an AMOLED display. The brightness of the smartphone is bright enough to be able to use it under the sun. It has down-firing speakers which are average. Even so, the sound it makes are loud and clear. The Honor X7a is equipped with MediaTek Helios G37, which is an octa-core chipset that is clocked at 2.3 GHz. Our unit is paired with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. But they also have a 4 GB plus 128 GB variant. It is running Magic UI 6.1, which is based on Android 12. The benchmark scores of the Honor X7a are on your screen now. Navigating the phone with a normal workload like browsing the web, scrolling social media posts, and watching content makes its transition slightly sluggish. Multitasking seems to make it fall out, like simultaneously watching a content while chatting that results to stuttering. Nevertheless, for most people who are casual users, the phone will just be fine. As for gaming, it can play casual games or low-demanding graphic settings. But if you want to push it to play games like Call of Duty Mobile, you can just expect occasional stuttering with your gameplay. So as long as your settings are set to low, you can somehow play games. Its thermal performance is decent. During normal tasks such as browsing social media or watching content, the phone remains cool. However, it tends to get warm when playing games, although not to the point where it becomes uncomfortable to hold. The security that can be found with the X7a are the fingerprint and face unlock. They both are not shockingly fast, but it does the job fine. For its price point, the cameras that we can find in the Honor X7a are acceptable. It has a quad camera setup for its rear, a 50 megapixel f1.8 main camera, a 5 megapixel f2.2 ultra-wide camera, and a 2 megapixel depth and a macro camera. Its front camera is an 8 megapixel f2.0 camera. The rear main camera is a decent snapper. It offers vibrant colors and detailed shots in well-lit environment. We also liked how portrait shots turned out. Skin colors look natural and subject detection is good. Even in low-light situations, it can still perform well. The colors and details are there despite the some slight graininess. However, the other two cameras, which are the ultra-wide and macro camera, are not that great. The colors are there, but the degradation in details is noticeable. In spite of that, for certain shots, you can still be able to use them for social media posting. Our selfies turned out soft and blown out if taken outside. The colors are like a mixed bag as it sometimes resulted to alright or pale outputs. The filter makes the blemishes somehow disappear, but they also include a reddish lip effect filter. Video recording is limited to 1080p at 30 FPS for both the rear and front cameras. While the rear main camera can record videos with decent quality, they tend to be shaky due to the lack of included image stabilization. The major reason to consider getting the Honor X7a is its impressive battery life performance. Equipped with a 6,000 mAh battery capacity and paired with its chipset, it was able to claim the second place in the global ranking of DxO Mark with a battery life of 3 days and 14 hours. While in our real-life testing, it was barely able to reach the 3-day mark, and it is actually still impressive that it was able to achieve that. In the PC Mark 3.0 battery life benchmark, it was able to get 15 hours and 50 minutes with 50% brightness, which is outstanding. The charging experience, on the other hand, is alright. The included 22.5 watts charger is capable of charging the phone from 10% to 65% in 1 hour and fully charging it in almost 2 hours. If you're tired of having to charge your smartphone every day, the Honor X7a could be the perfect solution for you. If you will just be doing basic tasks like scrolling social media contents, browsing the web, and watching content, it performs these functions well. However, if you are thinking to get this to be able to do multitask work or have a long gaming session, you may want to consider other smartphones that are better equipped for those purposes. And that's it! We hope that with this video review, we were able to help you decide if this one is the right fit for your personal preference in buying a smartphone. Don't forget to hit the like button for this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on our latest videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you on our next video.